Well, hello. I'm Patty Campson with Patty Campson Astrology, and I'm here this evening to talk about the lunar eclipse. So come on, people, come and join me. Ask me questions. Tell me what's going on. I know that there are many people out there going through some stuff, relationships. Unfortunately, people are leaving their bodies, deciding that they're done. Just so much going on. People changing careers, getting job opportunities. People are moving across country. So much going on. So ping in, ask me questions, let me know what's going on with you. The moon was amazing tonight. So beautiful, so big. We're having this Leo Lunar Eclipse, and the lunar eclipse, so many changes happen during eclipse season. And this is just the first one of 2018. The next one is February 15th. But a lunar eclipse is a full moon. And as you've seen all over the news feeds and Facebook and Yahoo and whatever else you watch, we have this lunar eclipse. It's also a blue moon, which means 2 full moons in 1 month. And then we have, they're calling it the blood moon. And it's the way that the moon orbits, and it's the closest, when the moon is closest to the earth, and it just looks bigger. So it's a big moon. And it's very exciting. And eclipse energy brings in so many happenings, so many possibilities, so many openings. So people should be excited. They should be really excited to get out there and make things happen. So ask me questions. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing it on my Facebook, but me and technology, I seem to have some little problems. So I see Anina May, and so I'm trying to read what it says. Feeling weird all day, had major planning issues too. Oh, plumbing. Wow. So, so that's about the home. So depending on, where this eclipse is happening in your chart, maybe it's going on in your 4th house, and that's where the house of home and where you live. It's also about family. Deborah is here, girl. How's it going? That is my partner. We had businesses together. We were in Hollywood and worked everywhere and had a good old time. Hey, Deborah, thanks for joining. I know, Deborah, this eclipse is hitting you right on your ascendant. So your ascendant or your rising sign is like your front door. So that's about your physical body. So sometimes, if you have an eclipse on your ascendant, that means that you can feel tired, or sometimes it's about health issues, or because it's a full moon, it's highly emotional. So people may respond to you in a way that can be jarring, or things just are taken the wrong way. It's also about relationships, business partnerships, and those things become highlighted during this eclipse season. So let me see, Laura Banning, how are you? So good to see you here. Let's see, pissed off, my eyes are so bad, opinionated people today. Oh yes, because Leo is about drama. Leo rules the house of entertainment and drama and actors and actresses, so everything can be over the top and dramatic. That's why I have my Leo mane on tonight. Lots of hair, just make it big, make it Leo. Who else is chiming in? Let's see. What has any of... Oh gosh, my eyes are so bad. I wish it would come on here. Oh, if I had my kids here, they could help me. Where has my tolerance gone? It'll come back. Laura, you're a Pisces. It will come back because we Pisces people, you know, we just like to just make everything just easy breezy. Yeah, whatever, it's happening. Let's go. We're doing it. But, you know, during eclipse season when it's high octane energy and we absorb and we, you know, really feel other people around us, we are feeling that energy totally and definitely. So, you know, when it's during this time, there's just a lot going on. People get in car accidents and people, sometimes they just want to go to sleep because it's just too much. It's too much to handle. They just want to go hide somewhere. Today, I have to say, was not so bad for me. It was a little tight, a little intense. But I have to say, not too bad. I think the worst thing that happened is I had my taxes done on Monday and I didn't get the news I was expecting to get. But you know what? It's all good. I'm still here and I'm gonna pay those taxes and make sure it's taken care of. Let's see, who else is chiming in? Rochelle, how are you? So good to see you. Heading out sounds good. Hiding out sounds good. Totally. Hey, Miss Deborah. Okay, I really want this to happen on my, oh, there we go. I think I have it now. So that's exciting. So now I can see your questions. Yay. So, hey, Deborah. Patty Anderson. Hi, Patty. Oh, girl, the Leo girl with the Pisces rising. How are you doing with this eclipse? I know that we heard from our little group, and one of our friends in our group is having a rough time with stuff going on in her family, so that's been challenging. We're going to reach out to her and make sure she feels loved and supported. But she actually, the friend is an Aquarius rising. So these eclipses are definitely activating areas in her chart that deal with relationships. So her family and everything. So some people are really having a good time or having a challenging time. Who else out there? Who else has a question or just wants to share what's going on with this Leo eclipse for them? Let's see. Deanna, oh my gosh, how are you? Thank you for joining. I've known Deanna since elementary school. Let's see, lunar eclipse on your birthday, not mine, good or bad? So it's all good, girl, it's all good. So when you have a lunar eclipse on your birthday, that means that you're going to have a pretty prophetic, auspicious, amazing year. Lots of karmic happenings for the person in 2018. So I just want to say it's amazing and wonderful, and it's like having surprise packages along your path all throughout the year. So it's a good thing having an eclipse on your birthday. That's a wonderful gift. Feeling weird all day, had major plumbing issues. Yes, so it would be interesting to see if the eclipse is taking place in your house of home. But I hope those plumbing issues can be fixed quickly and are not going to break the bank. I hope. Who else? Patty Anderson. So yes, your kids are Capricorn, just turned 13. Isn't going to make their head start to spin. How do you think this will affect them? So I don't have their chart up right now, but I'm just going to do it in my head. So Capricorn, Cancer, Leo. So this eclipse is happening in their 8th house. So the 8th house is the deep Scorpio house. It's the house of psychology and it's the house of joint finances and death and taxes. So maybe they just may be a little introspective during this eclipse time. because it's happening in their 8th house. And hopefully, you know, and they're teenagers, girls, so you know they're going to be moody. What else? Physical response is normal. Oh, so normal. It's just like, you know, when the tides of the ocean go with the moon. We're I can't remember how much percentage of water we are, but we are mostly water. So when we have that full moon eclipse, of course it's going to affect us physically. And some people have different responses. Some people, like I said, just want to go hit the bed and go to sleep. Some people have a lot of energy. They're like high octane, like my friend Deborah. Deborah, sometimes she just gets a lot of energy. So yes, it's a real normal response to have a physical reaction when we have eclipses or full moons. What else? Hi Jake, hi Tian, how are you? So glad you joined. Rob, how are you? I hope everything's well. This is so wonderful. I feel like I'm talking to all of you. And the next thing I'm going to learn is how to be able to have somebody join just by clicking. And I think I can do that, but I just don't know how to do it yet. But I'll be able to see who's on and just say, okay, you want to join? And then I can add you in and we can talk live and in video. So I'm going to learn how to do that. Are you going to sleep tonight, Deborah? Yes, just what I said. You just get... It's going to be challenging. So maybe you want to take one of those melanins or have some chamomile tea or close your eyes and meditate, because you know when you meditate, you just want to go to sleep. Hey, Sean Saffom, how you doing? So glad you stopped by. So yes, hopefully you'll sleep. Maybe a little bit, but at least you'll sleep. Just plan on taking a nap tomorrow. Plan on taking a nap tomorrow. Tell me what happened. Is everything good? Did your car turn out okay, Deborah? Oh, I love you too, Sean. Thank you for joining. Who else is here? We did a meditation on the beach. Oh, how wonderful. So in Florida, you guys had like a full moon circle, eclipse circle on the beach. That is amazing. Oh, Deanna, I'm so glad you're here. It's amazing how in our small little town in Manhattan Beach where I grew up, we have all stayed so connected, and I'm so grateful for that. So thank you, Deborah, for joining. Canwall, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Patty Anderson, you've talked about the counter heavyweight we are experiencing. Is there a way to turn this around and make lemonade out of these lemons? Miss Patty girl, you always want to make some lemonade out of lemons because you have that strong Leo energy. You know, you just have to just bring the energy in and just focus and relax and just know that it's all okay. Don't go into the storm, observe the storm and see what you can learn from it. That's my experience. But yes, it's hard when the energy is so high. The vibration is so high and there's so much going on in the world. And when you're sensitive, you feel it. You feel it, you know it, and then some people, most people react. And the key is not to react so extreme. Have your reaction, but then pull it in and reflect and say, okay, why am I feeling this way? And how can I fix it? And how can I heal it so I don't have to go through it again if it's something negative? If it's something positive, like me, I'm out of my comfort zone. I have a camera staring at me. I'm talking to all these people. It's not my comfort zone, but I am walking into it saying, I need to grow. I need to share this astrology that I love and share it with people. Hey, Gabby, how are you doing? You must be exhausted with those twins, girl, but they are adorable. I love them. They are adorable. Annie Potts, how are you, my Taurus girl? And Gabby, my Scorpio girl with the twins. Who else? Aw, Miss Gabby. Annie Potts, how are you doing? A lot of my friends around my age, we are becoming empty nesters. So we're definitely on our second part of life and reinventing ourselves and figuring out what we want to do next. So that could be a huge thing that's going on for a lot of people. Also, what's happening for me, so much is happening with me, but where this eclipse is happening in my chart is in my house of career and my house of home. So in terms of my career, my public life, I'm going public, which is exciting. And in my home life, my last child is moving out. She's actually moving out, going back down to her roots in Southern California. And it's just like, oh my gosh, a whole new life. I did my job. I did my work. Oh, thank you, Miss Annie Potts. Thank you. What else is going on, people? Share with me. What's happening? What's happening on this eclipse for you? I also want to share with you, if I'm not on in the next couple of days, I am doing the predictions for the Oscars. I did it last year, and I had a great percentage of the things that I got right, of the awards that I got right. So I'm going to do it again this year. And so it takes a lot of research and a lot of work, but I love it, of course, because it's astrology. So I'm excited. So get ready for that. I will be announcing the Oscar predictions probably within the next week. Very exciting. What else you got for me, guys? What else you got for me? What else should I share with you? So we have the eclipse. And so the eclipse happens today. So we felt it as early as a month ago, and then a week ago. The eclipse is now. And then we're going to feel, then next Wednesday, you're going to see what happens. Things will open up and unfold. So they'll be like, if you didn't have anything happen now, something may unfold then. And then a month later. And then obviously in between, not obviously, but we have the new moon eclipse, February 15th. And that new moon eclipse is going to be in Aquarius. And so that's a biggie too, because Aquarius is the energy of the unexpected and surprise. Super Bowl predictions, girl. I need to do that. I'll do that tomorrow. I haven't even looked, but I need to look. I've done it before. That's a hard one for me. I know who's good at it is Deborah Chadwick. She's good at predicting football games. She has a knack for it. I don't know where she gets it. Some people do, but right, Deborah? So I will take a look. I don't even know who's playing. So I really have to do some homework and see who may win the Super Bowl. So that will be interesting. Deborah, we'll have to do that together. What do you think? We'll do something together because Deborah's better at that than me. What else? Hey, Nish, how are you? What should Pisces expect from the eclipse? Gosh, we have a lot of Pisces on tonight. So I can't remember what your rising sign is, Nish. But for Pisces, what's going on for the eclipse? So, Pisces. Wait, I have to do it in my head. So, Pisces and then Virgo. So, it's in general for the Pisces, it's happening in your house of health and work and your everyday routine. So things that may be popping up, things that may be a little stressful would be your health. I know there's a lot of flu going around, so people, their immune systems are down, they're sick. It also is the house of pets. So maybe your pets are needing your attention, that's going on. or it's about coworkers and people that you work with. That could be highlighted during this eclipse season for the Pisces. So that in a nutshell is what's going on for Pisces. Mr. Sean Sugar and Aries. Whew. Sean, we know you got a lot of energy going on. Gosh, Sean, what's your rising sign? I can't remember. So for the Aries, what's going on for the Aries? So this eclipse, I should have had this, I didn't have it just all in front of me because I was so excited. It's eclipse season. So for the Aries, so it's in your 5th house. So for the Aries, the house that's being highlighted is the 5th house. And the 5th house is about romance. Ooh, Sean, you need to do something sweet for Preet. So it's about romance. It's about adventure. It's about entrepreneurial endeavors. Those things are highlighted right now. It's about children. Those are things that will have your attention during this eclipse. Oh, my bestest childhood friend and grown-up friend, Miss Shelley. How are you, girl? How are you? Welcome. Shelley is a Leo rising. So again, she's going to be dealing with the eclipse on her ascendant. So I know she's stressed and feeling all the energy. Shelley, you're going to need to breathe, and hopefully you will sleep very well tonight, unlike Deborah, who's just high octane anyway. Desiree! Hi, Desiree! Welcome! So glad you could be here. Another Aquarius friend. So it'd be interesting to see how you're dealing with this eclipse, because it's for you, it's hitting your sun sign or around your sun sign. So you got some stuff going on. I know, this eclipse series or family started in January of 2016. So this is the 3rd eclipse of that family. So it all started a year ago. So I know some people have just been going through it for the past year. So this is, this isn't just a one-hit wonder. If you really think back, if you have some strong aspects in Leo and Aquarius, kind of that's what's been going on. What about Leo, July 23rd? Oh, Nish. Who has that birthday girl? So that's the beginning of Leo. So this eclipse isn't hitting it exactly. But again, for the Leo, it's about how you present yourself to the world. When you have an eclipse that's in your sign, it's very karmic, and so many things can happen. So you can change your career, you can have a big move, you can have a baby, there's so many things happen when you have eclipse in your sign. Nish, just look at your mom. That should tell you a lot right there, because she's the Leo. Because she is the epitome of what a Leo eclipse, what happens to the extreme when there's a Leo eclipse in your sign. So that should tell you a lot. Aw, Shelley is stressed. So another one of our dear friends, we're called the Mermaids. We have a little club. There's 5 of us, and my dear friend that I've known since I was 9 years old, Shelley, bought a boat and got her captain's license, and she ordained us all the mermaids of her boat, and her boat is called Good Karma. So we have our little group, and we love each other dearly, and one of our friends who is a Pisces with an Aquarius rising is just going through it. So her parents are very ill. Her dad just had a stroke. And it doesn't mean that everybody's parents or any of that. When you have an eclipse in your sign, or on that polarity, the opposite of Leo, which is Aquarius, you go through stuff. So for her, she's going through dealing with her ailing parents and sick parents. So I send her prayers, I send her love. She is an amazing woman, and she has a huge birthday coming up next month, and she's going through her Saturn return. Whew! When I think about it, it's like, oh my goodness, she's going through a lot. But as they say, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, doesn't give you more than you can handle. And the lessons sometimes are heavy and harsh. But then when those good times happen, it's like, okay, it was all worth it because I got the lesson, and I can be in gratitude for all that I have. And Laurel's going to get there. So thank you, Shelley, for asking me to share that. Let's see. Also, I have a friend of Evan's who is Taurus. What's up for him? Oh my goodness. Hey, Miss Edie, how are you? So good to see you here. And Lisa Marie, thank you for joining. So good to see you. Everybody, I got my Leo hair on tonight. Leo is about the full mane and lots of wild hair. So I'm feeling this Leo eclipse with my hair tonight. Hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think, because I'm going to be changing it up. I got to get out of my comfort zone and do things differently and have fun. So that is my plan, and that is what I'm doing. So for Taurus, so what's going on with Taurus? So they're being aspected by this eclipse, and it's like a challenge. So the Taurus energy is happening in Cancer, in the third house. So in the third house is about siblings. It's about your neighborhood. It's about your community. It's about movement, like weekend getaways and short distance travel. It's about cars and just your community and your neighborhood. So that may be where your attention is focused right now. And depending on every other thing in your chart, things are kind of lit up right there in your third house for the Taurus. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Love your new look. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get comfortable. Hi, Gloria. Gloria, she's actually one of the first people who was around when I was getting my different looks with my hair. Her sister did my hair. I used to have a million trillion braids, and we would go to her house, her sister's house, with my two daughters, and we would have a braid-a-thon for summers to have our hair all braided. So, hey, Gloria. Yes, girl, Miss Lisa Marie, you are a Gemini. And you are busy. And I love you because you're so busy. So what's going on for the Geminis? So the Geminis, the eclipse, just in general, because I'm not going by the rising, I'm going by your sun sign. So that would be highlighting your fourth house. I can't remember what your rising sign is, Lisa. Oh, I have so many charts in my head. Seriously, I will not remember your name, but I will remember your birthday, your rising sign, your sun sign. It's like one of those crazy minds. I was born to be an astrologer, I swear. So when you have, just by the solar way of doing a chart, for Geminis, the eclipse is happening in your fourth house. So that's about home and family. So that's where the happenings will take place for you. Oh, Aries rising. Thank you, Deborah. So for you, Lisa, that eclipse is happening in your fifth house, just like I was talking to Sean Safflam about. So the fifth house, that's about children, that's about romance, that's about entrepreneurial endeavors. So that area is definitely opening up. It's about entertainment, having fun. It's the party house. That's what I call it. So that's where this eclipse is opening up for you. Misty, so good to see you. Thank you for joining. Another Leo in the house. So I hope this eclipse is treating you well. You are, aw, thank you. So yes, if for the Leos and Aquariuses out there, just kind of give a little bit of what's going on for you. How are you feeling? Has it been intense? Have you had a good time? Have you just wanted to go to sleep? What's been going on? Good and bad, all of it. Let's see, what else? What else? Your daughter applied for a PhD. We were on edge. Oh, do you remember what your daughter's rising sign is? Is she the Virgo? I can't remember. Because you have like 5 kids. So tell me, Lisa, I can't remember. Yes, Misty, feeling amazing. You're always feeling amazing. You're so positive. That's why I love you so much. So positive. I love to hear that. Stay feeling amazing. Yes, she's a Virgo. So, so for the Virgo, the eclipse is happening in the 12th house. And so the 12th house is, we call it the dark house. It's the house of Pisces. So this is a time of reflection. It's a time of secrets. It's a time of things being revealed that were not known before. So hopefully, hopefully whatever is supposed to be revealed will be revealed soon and will be positive. So I'm going to keep that energy up for you, that she gets to the college that she wants to go to, Lisa Marie, that she wants to go to. There we go. I had to say it. Had to say it. How might the eclipse affect Capitol Hill? Girl, that's a whole nother show. So I looked at it quickly last night while I was trying not to watch, but watching the speech last night. So this eclipse, because Donald Trump is a Leo rising, but this eclipse is, what did I say? This eclipse is hitting his, or the eclipse is going to, the eclipse that's going to affect him is going to be in August. And it's going to be hitting his Pluto. So, you know, there's rumblings going on. There's stuff going on, but it is so crazy how things are unfolding in our country. But I have a whole theory about that, and that's a whole nother show too. But it involves the planet Pluto going into Capricorn. And the last time Pluto was in Capricorn was when the United States was established in the 1700s. So Pluto is a planet of destruction and transformation. So, you know, Pluto went into Capricorn in 2008 when Obama came into power. So when you really look at history, and I'm not a history buff, but when you really look at history, things just aren't linear, and they just keep moving along just peacefully. It's like history changes, things move forward, and then they move back. And then they move forward, and then they move back. So it's like Obama became president. We thought we were moving forward. Then we get here with Trump, chaos. We feel like we're moving forward, but I know things are going to shift again. So stay hopeful, stay positive. Things will change. Have hope. I do. I'd like to hit his Pluto. Thank you, Edie. Yes, he is a challenging personality, isn't he? Yes, he is. Ashley, how are you? So good to see you. I saw one time you commented, but then I went to go respond back to you and it was gone, but I wanted to respond back to you. I'm the consummate Scorpio. Oof, Scorpio. What's looking like for us? I've got quite a few things in the air of late. So the Scorpios, girl, like Callista, your little cousin, it's happening in the 10th and the 4th houses. So that's about your career and your home life. It's about movement. It's about change. So your 10th house is about your career, your reputation. It's the most public area of your chart. And then your 4th house is about your physical home and your family, your health, all of that. So those areas are what's being affected to you. And those areas are the ones that can change the most. Of late, I've been working to be calm in all things, no matter what, but it feels like so much. Yes, Ashley, there's so much energy. There's so much going on. The best thing you can do is just take those moments and breathe. I find in the shower is the best place to just visualize being cleansed and being soothed and being calmed. That's my favorite place. Patty is going to work on the Oscar predictions. Yes, I'm excited. I'm going to give the Oscar predictions. Last year I worked with Astro Chicks, JC Nova, and we did it together. She may do it with me, she may not, but I am going to have my predictions and I'm very excited. I can't wait. Hey, Mr. Duffy, how are you? I see you. Let's see, who else is here? What about the Oscars? Well, I'm going to give the predictions. So it's going to take me a minute, but I will have them ready hopefully by the end of next week. And I'll do a little Facebook Live and share my Oscar predictions. Hi, Heidi, another fellow astrologer. How are you doing? We had a nice astrology group in Santa Monica when I lived down south, and that's where I met Heidi. So glad for you to join. Let's see, what else? Ashley, I hope I answered your question. Breathing is really necessary. Are you looking at moving, or are you shifting your career or moving to a different place for your career during these eclipses? And at your age, I can't remember. I know you're in your mid to late 20s, somewhere around there. But those are big happenings that are going on for the Scorpio. Lisa, are you going to do your hairstyle surgery? Are you going to do a hairstyle surgery for yourself? So far I have seen. Girl, so this is my Leo moon look, because Leo's is all about the hair and the mane, like the Leo mane. So I just need to be wild and crazy and put some curls and have my Leo hair. So this is the Leo hair. I hope you like it. I'm trying to get used to all my little looks that I'm putting together. I'm having fun. I'm getting out of my comfort zone and just enjoying life, because it is so short. So it's time to just have fun and say, the hell with everything else. Let's just have fun and do what you do. Yes, Misty, I know you know, girl. We'll get on the dance floor and just do what we do and feel every ounce of it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that with my hair. Hairstyle survey. So what do you think of this one? What do you think of this one, Lisa? I like it. I'm feeling it. It feels good. Thank you, Patty. I'm gonna let it go wild. Wild. Okay. Just gave me so much joy. Aw, you're welcome, Ashley. Yes, Callista, she is a Virgo, but she has so much Scorpio. She's Scorpio rising, Scorpio Mars, Scorpio Pluto. Whoo, that girl. She kicked me into gear. Like I've always said, she's my biggest teacher. Oh, you're an intern. 3-4 weeks. Ah, see? There you go. Well, this means that, you're finishing this up, and wherever you land, you're supposed to be there. So just be at peace and know that wherever you find yourself, that's where you should be, and it should be exciting. Hard, yet exciting. No, girl, I'm not moving. Lisa, I'm not moving. My daughter is moving. And so she's moving with this eclipse energy. And, you know, for me, it's happening in my place of house and home. So lots of changes in my home, lots of movement, my career, like I said, just opening things up. Yes, you need to contact me, Lisa. And it looks like my power's going out. So wait 1 second. There we go. So now my power's charging again, so I won't lose power. So let me know if you have more questions. Hey, Linda, how are you? Thanks for joining me. This has been wonderful. I feel like it's like I'm at the hometown fair in Manhattan Beach, where all my friends from elementary school, junior high, and high school were all coming in. So thank you for supporting me. I really, really appreciate it. I feel the love. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what else? So I think I made my announcements, and I'm so happy to hear that everybody is getting through this eclipse, and I will be back. My plan is to at least do these Facebook Lives twice a week, and if there's a lot going on, 3 times a week. Please, in the comments, ask me questions or tell me what's going on with you. Hit the follow on my Facebook page, because that lets you know when I'm going to be coming on live. So click follow on my Facebook page, and that would be great. And we'll keep in touch and keep this party going. So thank you for joining me. I will be back soon. I love you all, and good night. Happy eclipse. Bye.